guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's going to be a little short haul video. I have one item from Joann and then a few items from Dollar Tree. Erica over at It's Time for Yarn, she did a Dollar Tree haul video where she showed some items that you wouldn't necessarily think are, you could use for crochet, but she shows how you can, and she had some really awesome ideas, so you should definitely go and check out her video. I will link it below, but it really inspired me to go and check out my Dollar Tree and just see what I could find. I was also on the hunt for the Premier Plush Yarn. I've seen a few people talk about it, and so I definitely wanted to see if my Dollar Tree had it. So let's just get into it. The first thing, I couldn't wait to start using it. I've had it for a few days and I just had to start using it, but this is from Joann, and this is the, it's all messed up here because it didn't have a good center pull, so I had to pull out the yarn bar from the middle, and then I had to wrap the extra around the skeins so that it wouldn't get all tangled. But this is the Lion Brand Pound of Love. This is the color olive, and this is 4-weight yarn. It's like 1,000 yards, and this colorway is very soft. I've found that some of these colorways are softer than others. I don't know why, but that's just the way that it is. But these are $11.99 regular price, and it was on sale for I think $8.99, so pretty good deal. And the reason I got this is because I had this Yarn Bee Rainbow Rhapsody yarn. It's a 1-weight yarn, and I've had this for a while. It's just really pretty autumn colors. This is the color Autumn Trails, and I really wanted to pair it with a solid 4-weight yarn and make a blanket. And so I think I'm sort of going for like a lap blanket size, just something that I can put over myself while I'm crocheting or watching TV or whatever. So I think that this should be enough. I'm doing the mesh stitch. I can never say that well. For some reason, it's like a tongue twister for me. But the mesh stitch C2C from Daisy Farm Crafts that I'm doing, if you watched my Everything I Crocheted This Week video, I'm doing that pattern also for my 4-year-old's blanket. But the reason I chose to do this pattern again is because I feel like it'll be easier, since I don't have a ton of yarn to make a full-size blanket, to tell where I need to stop and can start decreasing. I don't know if that makes sense, but my plan is to start to decrease after I'm through with about half of these colors, and hope that it turns out well. We'll see, but I'm really liking the way that it's given that effect, and I think it'll be really pretty as the other colors, stripe out. I know it'll be irregular stripes because with C2C, the stripes get thinner as the blanket gets bigger, and then they go back to wider stripes again as you go back down. But I'm kind of going for that effect. With my son's blanket, I'm doing 8 rows of each color, and so it's real even stripes, and so I kind of wanted something a little bit different. So I'm really excited about this project, and this particular pattern seems to work up really, really quickly. I'm using a 6.5mm hook. It took me a minute to kind of figure out what hook size I wanted to use. And one thing I am worried about is this Rainbow Rhapsody yarn. I'm afraid that it might start pulling out away. I've made a hat with the same technique with this same yarn, and I had one little piece of it that kept wanting to stick out. So I'm really hoping I don't have any issues with it. This one is machine washable and dryable, but this one you're supposed to hand wash. So I don't know how this might work out. Hopefully it'll be fine though. Which I'll probably just hand wash it and lay it flat to dry, since it's just or hang it to dry it. It's just a lap blanket, so it won't be huge. So hopefully, that'll be fine. I normally like to use yarns that you can wash and dry for blankets, because in our house they get a lot of use. But anyway, on to the Dollar Tree haul. So the first thing I'll show you guys is the plush yarn, and I'm going to insert a picture. So I have 2 Dollar Trees near me. I only went to one, but whenever I got to the yarn section, all I saw was like the just cotton yarn, the regular like acrylic, the just yarn, and the chenille yarn. And I was like, oh man, they don't have the plush yarn. And then I noticed a box at the top of the shelf just up there, and I couldn't tell what was inside it. I will insert a picture now for you to see it. But I pulled it down and these were in it. So I was so thankful to find these. I have no clue what I'm gonna make with these, but they're just beautiful fall colors. There's only about, let's see, 106 yards. These are 100% polyester, a 4-weight, and they are very, very, very soft. And yeah, if you guys have any ideas what to make with this, I would love to know. But I just loved these colors and I was so happy to find them. This one is burnt orange. This one is sunflower. This one is burgundy. And this one is brown. So yes, let me know, because I definitely want to make something with this, but I only have a little over 400 yards. So yeah, ideas are welcome. Okay, no more yarn, but I do have a few items. Like I said, Erica kind of inspired me to look for some items that I could use for crochet stuff. And one of the items that I found, see, I like to keep my hooks in a little jar like this by my bed. And so I actually found this little organizer. Now this is for pins and stuff, obviously, but it's also perfect for hooks, and it spins as well, so that's nice. And let's see if you can see, it has these little slots there to hold, you know, smaller pins or hooks upright, and it fits quite a few in here. And I tried some different sizes, like these clover hooks. You know, they're kind of a different shape and they fit nicely in there. They don't reach all the way to the bottom, but it does hold it secure. So for $1.25, I think this is a great find for people who are looking for a way to kind of just have their hooks accessible and out, just ready to grab one. So I thought that was a great find. And then the next thing that I found is this little clip cup. And it's nice because it actually has this little non-slip padding on the bottom. So that's really nice, but I just thought this would be perfect for stitch markers. I'm always looking for little cute things to put stitch markers in. Let me show you what I'm using right now, which I need to buy some more stitch markers. I'm kind of running out. I don't know if you guys are like me, but I always tend to lose them. But this little jar I think came from the little Michaels section right there near the cash register, where they have, you know, items for $1 or $2 or $3. And so that was just really cute. But ever since I bought this, I've been, you know, thinking of other things I could put stitch markers in. And this is a great option. It's really cute. And it's really well made. You know, some of the stuff from Dollar Tree is going to be flimsier. I mean, like this is, you can tell it's cheap plastic, but this one is actually made really well, especially with that non-slip gripper thing on the bottom, and the design is really cute, and it is, you know, metal, so that is very nice. And then the last thing that I have, this is not necessarily crochet related, but I was out in our shed the other day. We're kind of going through some things out there, and I found this cute little jar. I think that this was actually my mom's. So it's made for a tea light, and so I was looking for a tea light at the Dollar Tree, and my thought was this would be cute for hooks, but also for stitch markers, or, you know, whatever you wanted to put in here really. But I found this little LED tea light candle set that has little gems with it. So I thought I would just open it up and we would try it out together. It says that this little tea light lasts for 60 hours, so that's nice for just being $1.25. So let me get this open. Let's see how this looks. Hopefully it'll be as cute as I'm hoping it'll be. You know, sometimes you buy things and you're like, oh, that's a great idea. And then you try it out and you're like, maybe not. Okay, so I'm gonna pour these little gems in here. Now, if this isn't enough of those, I may buy another pack. Now let's see if I can figure out how to turn this on. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, I know it's hard to tell because it is light in here, but I think this is actually going to be really, really cute sitting by my bed at night with this little light on. It is color changing, so it changes from like green and red and blue. Let's see how well hooks fit in here. So it's a little bit shallow for hooks, but you could use them for that. So, or you know, you could just throw a bunch of stitch markers in here. You don't have to use the little gems in there that they sent, you know, with it. But I'll insert a little video clip showing you guys what it looks like in the dark. So, but yeah, I just thought that was really cute. So I thought I would share that as well. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys today, just a little short haul, but I thought you guys would be interested in seeing it. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have found any cool items at the Dollar Tree that could be used for crochet things. I would love to know, and definitely check out Erica's video. It's Time for Yarn. She did a great job on that video and really gave me some great ideas and inspired me to go and find some myself. And the verse I want to share with you guys today is Psalm 34:4, and it is, "And I sought the Lord, and He answered me. He delivered me from all of my fears." And as I've shared before, I struggle with anxiety, so that is a great comfort to me to know that we can come to the Lord with any fears that we have, no matter what they are about, and He will be there for us. It doesn't mean that we'll instantly just not have any fear, but we always have to train our brain to come back into reminding ourselves that we don't have to fear, that even if the worst things happen in this life, which Jesus does say that we will have trouble in this life. I think a lot of people who come to the Lord and want to live the Christian life think that, or maybe they've been taught that, your life is going to be great after that. And there are many great things about following God, but there are also many hard things, and Jesus warns us of that. He says, in this life you will have trouble, but take heart, I've overcome the world. So even when these fears try to overtake us, He's given us the power through the Spirit to be able to come to Him and ask Him to help us, and to train our brain to not focus on our fears, but focus on the one who can help us get past our fears. And so I'm very thankful for that today. So just short and sweet, but I hope you enjoyed, and I pray that God blesses you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!